Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to Queen Motivation. Y'all let me know when y'all in here. Let me know when you made it in the room. Drop your comments down in that chat. Let me know you here. Let me know you are here. Let me know how the music sound. Let me know if it's too. Hey, Daniel. What's good, son? What's good? Let me know how the music sound. How the music sounding. I was pushing. Hey, Mom Dukes. What's up? What's up? Y'all the first two in here. Y'all know I gotta. Okay, good. You know, I be wanting the music to like, I don't want it to be too loud. I want it to be like just right where it's not doing too much. Just a smooth little music just to get us started, you know. Cause today, let me tell y'all about today, baby. Today's topic, we about to be talking about some things. Cause I'm telling you, I'm gonna dedicate this topic to myself too. Because when I tell y'all, I gotta release some things myself today, okay? So when we talk about the topic tonight, we definitely going to touch on a lot of stuff for all of us, because I know a lot of us probably can use this motivation tonight. I'm so glad y'all here. You know, we always ready to pop it off. I don't think Lay's gonna be here tonight because Lay is out of town. She is on vacation, so she won't be here with us tonight. So, but that's okay because we still gonna turn up. We still gonna have fun. We are still going to do exactly what we set out to do every Wednesday at 6 p.m. And I want y'all to know, while we waiting on other people, I'm gonna give it a few minutes. I'm gonna start about maybe like 6:10ish to like really start my topic. But in the comments, y'all type down. Let me know how y'all think. Hey, sis, what's good, boo? Y'all type in the comments. Let me know how your Thanksgiving was. Let me know how y'all enjoyed y'all family or whatever. What else? So y'all know today, I said the week after Thanksgiving, we was gonna go ahead and get ready to get those raffles going. So y'all know we're gonna start the raffle tonight. By the time I end my live, we're gonna start the raffle tonight, and we're gonna get it popping because that's what we do. We show up and we show out every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Okay, y'all see I got my little water. I've been bucking. Okay, I've been trying to drink this water. Yes, I am so excited tonight. Sis, I ate everything too. And let me tell you, when them doctors got me on that scale, baby, I said I probably shouldn't have ate everything. I probably could have skipped about the whole meal, okay? Matter of fact, I probably could skip 15 more meals. I might need to just stop eating, okay? Especially I posted that picture on my social media, how small I was. And I'm looking at how big I am today. I said, Lord have mercy. I don't know what happened, but I don't know what happened, but I'm big, okay? Mommy ate salad. I wish I would have ate some salad, boo. I wish I would have ate some salad too. But I did not eat no salad. I ate everything, okay? I ate all the yams, all the greens, all the turkey, all the ham, all the dressing, all the baked mac and cheese, whatever was on display. I ate it, okay? I even ate some jalapeno poppers or whatever. I don't know what but I ate them too. What my son said, yes, I had to work in the AM, but I ate good when I got home. Hey, at least you ate, boo. At least you ate, okay? At least you ate. We probably missing quite a few people. Stop talking to. Oh, mom. You know I love my little Debbie's. Hey, Jess. Hey, you had some greens, baby. Hey, one thing for certain, two things for sure. All I know is all of us put on at least about 6 pounds, okay, for Thanksgiving. We ate some good food for Thanksgiving. For people who didn't get to eat good for Thanksgiving, I'm sorry. I will probably extend the invite next time. Y'all can get some of that good old food because I know we ate, baby. We ate, okay? Sis, mommy always telling me stop eating Debbie's. Her and Lasia, they always telling me to stop eating Debbie's, but I still eat them. You know, I been eating them things since I was a little girl, and I still be grubbing. I still grub on my Debbie's, okay? Oh yeah, I don't know why it be doing that sometimes. Sometimes it don't alert people, and sometimes it do. You know, I think YouTube just do what it want to do. It does what it does. But we here, okay? And I'm about to pop this topic off. So y'all know tonight's topic is get off your do nothing and do something. And the one reason why I came up with this topic is because I know that I had to be one of the people to get off my do nothing and do something myself. Because a lot of the times we don't do what we need to do to get to where we need to get at in life. And we have the tendency to blame a lot of people. And we do not want to hold ourselves accountable. So tonight we're going to mix it all up. We're going to talk about accountability again. Because, you know, I like to be on accountability because I feel like a lot of us don't hold a lot of people accountable. And a lot of us sit around here and we blame everybody for everything that goes wrong in our life. We don't even have the audacity to be true to ourselves. So I always say, if we're not going to be true to ourselves, we definitely not going to be true to nobody else. And we are our biggest downfall. We are our biggest critic. We can be our worst enemy. We can be the person that's going to hold us back. You know what I'm saying? So when I tell you I'm excited, hi Charlie. When I tell you I'm excited, just to know that we all need to be holding ourselves accountable at some point in our lives. I read this, hey sis, I read this thing on Instagram. I want to say it was Instagram, and it said people can be responsible for our hurt, but we are responsible for our healing. Because we cannot help the people who hurt us. We cannot change the fact that people hurt us. We can't even change the fact that people are still going to hurt us. We have to choose how we are going to manage our healing. We have to choose how we are going to deal with people. We really got to be on our game. Like we got to be on our tip to where we need to be making sure that we are doing what we need to do for ourselves. We cannot sit around here and blame people for the downfalls in our lives. They contributed to the pain. They contributed to a little hurt. But the healing is our responsibility. If we haven't figured out how to heal ourselves, and we haven't got to the point where we need to heal ourselves, a lot of us are doomed. And when I tell you, you cannot hang around people who don't see a problem or an error in their ways. Because when you try to tell people that they're doing wrong and this and that, they're not going to hear it. They're going to have the spirit of rebuttal. The spirit of rebuttal is what's going to stop a lot of people from growth. Some people know they're doing wrong and don't care. So when people don't know and people don't care, it's like talking to a wall. When you're dealing with an infant, you have to teach them and let them know that what's right and what's wrong because they are still young. They are still growing. So we have to be able to separate them from childhood and grow and adulthood. But when you become adult, you can't be sitting around here still blaming people for what you got going on in your life. You can't be sitting around here talking about if my uncle would have never stole my $20, I would have been able to hit the lottery and I would be rich. Like, we got to stop blaming people for the choices that we make in life. We got to stop blaming people for the decisions we decide to make. We got to be responsible. We got to hold ourselves accountable, because one thing I do not like is a person that plays the blame game. Don't come around here blaming somebody for your mishaps. Don't come around here blaming people for the things you got going on. If you are alcoholic, you are alcoholic because you choose to drink. If you are a partier, you are a partier because you choose to party. If you want to do drugs, you do drugs because you want to do drugs. It ain't got nothing to do with, oh, well, Kim and them was doing drugs, so I figured, you know what, I'm going to do drugs with Kim and them. Well, Kim and them be partying, so I figure I'm going to party with Kim and them. Well, Kim and them be drunk, so I'm going to be drunk with Kim and them. You can't blame Kim and them for what you decide to do in your life. Coco said we have to hold ourselves accountable. We definitely have to hold ourselves accountable, but the problem is a lot of people don't want to hold themselves accountable. Because some people like to use what they go through as a crutch. And some people like to use what they go through to manipulate people and gaslight people into feeling sorry for them. So when you start feeling sorry for people, a lot of people give you more stuff when they feel sorry for you. I don't want nobody feeling sorry for me. And I'm going to tell you why I don't want nobody feeling sorry for me. Hey, love. I do not want nobody feeling sorry for me because the moment somebody feeling sorry for me, they have power over my life, my decisions, and my choices. Because the moment somebody feels sorry for you, you are going to use that and you are going to take it and do, hey, son, what's good, son? We are going to allow people to have control when we let people when we allow people to be in our lives and we can manipulate them. We give people the power that they don't need. And I don't want people having power over me. I don't want people having that much possession over my life. I don't want people to have that much say over my life. I want people to be able to hold me accountable as well as I'm going to hold them accountable. I want people to tell me where I'm wrong as well as I'm going to be able to tell people when they wrong. I don't want somebody that's going to pat me on my back and sugarcoat it. I don't want somebody to be like, well, you know what, Trina, at the end of the day, no, if I'm wrong, please tell me I'm wrong. If I said some things that wasn't right, please tell me I said some things that wasn't right. If I did something that you don't like, please tell me that I did something that you don't like. I don't have time to be trying to read your mind. Because sometimes, baby, we will hurt people's feelings and we don't know. Because in our minds, we're not doing nothing wrong. Some of us need to be checked. And some of us need to check ourselves. A lot of us are walking around here not checking ourselves. A lot of us around here not doing what we're supposed to do as grown people. Okay? So when I say get off your do nothing and do something, get off your butt and go do something. You want to be a rapper? You got to do what you got to do to be a rapper. I want to be a motivational speaker. I want to be on the stage. I want the lights to be blasting behind me. I want my name, Queen Motivation, to be broadcast against the stage. I want 13,000 people to be sitting in the audience. Like, I want the life where I'm standing on that stage. I want it all. But I will not be able to get to that life if I don't do nothing for it. If I don't get on here every Wednesday at 6 p.m. and do my YouTubes, then I'm not transitioning myself to become that motivational speaker that I want to become. If I don't push out the positive messages that I do, then I'm only cheating myself. You cheat yourself when you do not do what you're supposed to do as an individual. A lot of us are feeling guilty, and for what, okay? You're feeling guilty because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. You're feeling guilty because you're not living up to the person you're supposed to live up to. Some of us are not even supposed to be working no 9 to 5, but we settling for a 9 to 5 because we don't want to push our dream. We settling for a 9 to 5 because we don't believe in ourselves enough to know that we can do exactly what we need to be doing. Some of you sitting up here working yourself to the bone when you are not supposed to be working that hard. I know that we all have to get to a place in our life where we have to believe in ourselves more than anybody else in the world is going to believe in us. Because like how I can believe in y'all, what good is my belief for y'all if y'all not believing in yourselves? What good is me telling y'all what y'all need to do if y'all not going to be willing to do it for yourself? I can put you behind the wheel of a car, but if you're not willing to learn, you are going to crash. And in that time of crashing, you don't even know the extent of crashing that you're about to hit. You can hit a wall. You can hit a tree. You can hit somebody's apartment. At the end of the day, you're not going to know how you're going to handle that car or maneuver that car if you're not willing to learn. If you're going to just jump behind the wheel and just go, you are going to crash. Baby, everything in life, you hear me? Everything in life has a learning point. But you have to be willing to learn it. Let's see. Official said, preach. You can't miss for real. You always on time for real. Thank you. Coco says, yes, little sister, we have to believe in ourselves. Yes, we do. Because if we don't believe in ourselves, then who is going to believe in us? We can be surrounded around a bunch of people in that room that speak life to us, that elevate us, that encourage us, that lift us up, that's positive. We can be surrounded around all those kind of people. But if you're not going to apply those things within yourself, it don't even matter what these people say. It don't matter what these people do. At the end of the day, you got to be in charge of your emotions. You got to be in charge of how you react. You got to be in charge of what you say. You got to be in charge of how you deal with things. My mom says, same as love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you cannot be sitting around here expecting somebody else to love you. If you don't even know how to love yourself, how do you expect somebody else to love you? Don't nobody got time to be trying to cater to your emotions if you're not even going to cater to your own emotions. I can't love you if you're not willing to love yourself. I can't help you if you're not willing to help yourself. I can't be there for you if you're not willing to be there for yourself. If you are going to limit yourself, then I'm not going to go out of my way and try to make things happen for you when you don't even want to make things happen for yourself. The problem is we want people to feel sorry. We want people to do everything that they can for us. We want people to go out their way. We want people to stick their necks out. And when these people can't do it and when these people won't do it, we got a problem. We got an attitude. We don't want to deal with people. Oh, they fake. How somebody fake because they don't want to help you? You ain't even trying to help yourself. Now, if you try to help yourself, and these people are acting some type of way, okay, maybe that might be a different mindset. That might be a different way of thinking. But if you're not willing to go the extra mile for yourself, these people don't owe you nothing. They don't need to go the extra mile for you. You're not even willing to go the extra mile for yourself. So again, get off of your do nothing and do something. Because nobody is going to hand you a wooden spoon. There's a lot of people that had to go through so much. They had to go through ups, downs, ins, outs, fronts, backs. They had to go through a lot to get to where they are today. So when you had to go through so much to get to where you are going to appreciate it more. But when somebody give you a spoon and they keep feeding you, you will never know what it's like to get it out the mud. You only gonna know what it's like to get it out the sand. And you know the sand can have stuff right on top. You can move the sand around a little bit and find whatever you need to find. But that mud, baby, that mud is going to take it to a whole nother level. Because that mud, for one, don't nobody want to get in the mud because the mud nasty, the mud dirty, the mud is something that a lot of people don't want to walk in. When you walk in that mud, get on your shoe, you like, oh, dang, mud. But when you walking in sand, it don't give you that same mentality when you walk in sand. I love to walk in the sand barefoot, but I'm not about to walk in no mud barefoot. But when you get it out the mud, it's going to change your mentality because you're going to appreciate it more. When you get it out the sand, you ain't really appreciating it like that. I mean, you grateful, but you don't appreciate it. Some people get blessed on a regular basis and don't even know what to do with their blessings because they don't have the spirit of appreciation. Some of us are working too hard, but we're working too hard for nothing. We're working too hard to put clothes on our back to impress other people that don't care about us. We're working too hard to drive a nice car for other people who don't care about us. We're working too hard for the image of other people, but are you working hard enough for the image of yourself? Are you working hard enough so people can be like, hey, I see her, she doing her thing, but at the end of the day, you are excited because you are doing your thing. See, when you're working for the approval and the validation of other people, you will never be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor because you're not doing it for yourself. You're not doing it for yourself. Okay? So at the end of the day, if you're not about to sit up here and elevate yourself, don't expect me to come over here and try to elevate you. I'm not about to exhaust myself for somebody who's not willing to help themselves. I'm not about to keep speaking life into somebody who got holes in their cup because all I'm doing is pouring out all of my energy and I'm exhausting myself trying to help elevate a person who want to stay right where they are. There was a saying a long time ago to stay away from certain people. Stay away from people who still broke. Stay away from people who still complaining. Stay away from people who still not moving. Stay away from people who just stuck in their old ways. Stay away from people who don't have no potential to grow. Because if you don't have no potential to grow, baby, we can't do nothing for each other. I don't want to celebrate failure. I'm not about to be out there turning up top of some, hey, turn up to the failure. If we not doing nothing that's going to elevate both of us as people, then we not doing nothing but setting each other back. We don't want to set nobody back. We want to make sure everybody is in a position to be elevated. Like when you at your job. If you at your job for 13, 14, 15 years and you still in the same place, you ain't get no raise, you ain't get no promotion, nobody even recognizing you, you just there in the back and ain't nothing going on. Baby, why do you want to work somewhere where there's no elevation, there's no growth, there's no transition? I don't want to work somewhere where I am not being recognized for my worth. Worth does not just mean people. People have to know their worth as far as their employment too. Some of us are settling in work. Some of us are settling in relationships. Some of us are settling in friendships. And at the end of the day, we don't have to settle for nothing. We don't have to settle for a friend. We don't have to settle for a boyfriend. We don't have to settle for a girlfriend. We don't have to settle for jobs. People are in their jobs complaining 24/7 about what they don't like and how they don't like it and how they don't get treated right, but they staying there. You don't got to stay somewhere that you don't want to. You have to be in a position to elevate yourself. Because if you are not going to elevate yourself, then what makes you think somebody else is going to elevate you? We don't got time to be waiting on people. Okay? Daniel said, don't settle on what you don't want. Daniel, do not settle on what you don't want. If you don't want it, your spirit don't want it, you don't need it, get rid of it, leave it alone, leave them alone, and go into your season of elevation. I'm going to tell y'all a story about us. I had a stalker. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to tell y'all because y'all know me. I like to expose myself because when I'm talking, I like to talk about my own personal experiences so y'all don't think I'm just blabbing and just saying some stuff that sound good or look good or whatever the case may have. You know, baby, let me tell you something. I had went through a season of my life where I'm like, I don't want to be alone. You know, I've been single for almost 2 years now. Tay, better late than never at all, baby. You are here. And we still popping the message. So you good, boo. I love you, Tay. Thank you for coming, daughter. But what happened was I met this individual on a dating website because a lot of people, you know, the dating pool is a little tainted right now. So everybody want to be loved. Everybody want to feel some kind of connection or whatever the case may have you. So I say, you know what? I've been single for about 1.5 years, almost 2 years. You know, I'm going to go ahead and get back on the little dating website. Boom. I get on the dating website and I meet this individual. The individual seemed cool. We kicking it. We talking online. I say, hey, you know what? He's pretty cool. I'm going to give him my number and we can talk. So we were supposed to meet up after I got off work. I get off work at 9 o'clock at night. Now, to rewind the story back, he said, I told him, you know, I wasn't feeling good. He asked for my Cash App. Boom, sent me $30. Okay, whatever. He sent me the $30. I never cashed the $30 out. I just left it lingering on my Cash App. So in that timing, my spirit said, don't meet up with this individual. For whatever the case may have you, don't meet up with the individual. I followed my spirit. Because a lot of y'all don't know, I've been through a lot of stuff. When I didn't follow my spirit, I've been through a lot of stuff. One time I didn't follow my spirit, I got jumped, okay? I went over there to meet an individual. We was cooling, but then I got set up, I got jumped. So my spirit be letting me know ahead of time, don't do it. That's the same thing with settling. You don't have to settle for somebody or something if you don't want to. So my spirit told me not to go meet up with this individual, so I did not go meet up with him. He was so mad that I did not go meet up with him. He commented on my YouTube platform about how I need to stop lying because I don't know how to treat men right and things of that nature. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I never even met you. We never even got to that point. My spirit blocked it. And if your spirit blocks something, you need to follow your first mind and let your spirit show you what to do and what not to do. A lot of us go against our spirit. We don't listen. And that's why a lot of us are in situations that we're in, because we get the notion to leave stuff alone, to leave people alone, to walk away from certain things that we don't. For whatever the case may have you, we don't do it, and it ends up backfiring, and then we end up suffering from our decisions. Let me drink a little bit of water, y'all. Hold on. So we end up suffering because we don't listen. But I'm telling you, you don't have to settle. You don't have to settle for nothing. Not even meet somebody on. I don't care. If it don't feel right, you don't have to go through with it. Then you said, trust your gut intuition. There's a reason why it makes you feel uneasy. And that is so true. And sis said, yes, sis, we got to follow our spirit. We definitely have to follow our spirit, because if we don't, we are definitely going to be walking into God knows what. Okay? I can tell you a story. Me and my sister Coco, we done been kidnapped before, okay? We thank God that we still here to tell our story. But yes, we have been kidnapped. That was the scariest time of our lives, because I'm in the back seat and I'm scared and I got tears in my eyes because I don't know if we ever gonna see life again. My sister, she was a little more calmer than me, Coco. She was a little more calmer than I was, but I was shook. I was scared because I did not know what can happen. But God showed up and showed out. And he allowed us to walk out of that situation untouched. And if we would have still went down the road that the enemy was trying to take us down, ain't no telling what we would have been through. Ain't no telling. So I'm grateful for a lot of things that's blocked in my life. I'm thankful for a lot of people who's no longer in my life. I'm grateful. I am grateful. I don't got no complaints. If you ain't in my life no more, I ain't got no complaints. I ain't got time to be trying to figure it out. Hey, thank you for whatever reason you're not in my life no more. Y'all need to be excited and celebrate the people that's not in your life no more, because these people are not in your life for a reason. If these people are still in your life and these people don't have nothing going for themselves, they are only going to drag you down. And a lot of people have a heart where they feel like you owe them something, okay? What did HB Spooky say? You need to hang around like-minded people as yourself, or people you inspire to be like. That's the truth. They tell you, and this is a word from a few weeks ago. I said, you don't want to hang with people that remind you of your past. You want to hang with people that elevates you into your future. Because at the end of the day, when you hang around people that remind you of your past, there is going to be a point in your life where you're gonna be stopped. You're not gonna grow the way you need to grow when you hang around people who's not in a position of elevation. One thing I cannot stand is a person that talk bad because you don't want to do what they do no more. Oh, you think you better than me? No, I don't think I'm better than you. I don't do that no more. I don't entertain that part of my lifestyle no more. And if you can't celebrate the victories of growth, then it's nothing I could do. I can't hang with you no more. I cannot hang with you anymore. HB Spooky said, never settle because there's always more. There's definitely always more. And if you're not willing to get more, then I'm going to need you to get away from me. If you don't want to grow and prosper and transition from one level to the next, I can't do anything with you. A lot of us are dating people that don't even match the lifestyle that we want. How are you going to date somebody that don't match the lifestyle that you want? How are you going to be friends with somebody that does not match the lifestyle that you want? Coco said, I was ready to take them down to protect us, little sister. I know you would, but I'm telling you, but we know God showed up and showed out. Dad said, don't get too comfortable. And the official said, block the missing, embrace the new. Listen, when I tell y'all are speaking facts right now, because here's the thing. You can't hang with somebody who's jealous of you. You can't hang with somebody who has secret competition. I don't need nobody that's in competition with me. And I don't need nobody that don't want to give me the secret sauce. If I'm elevated and things is flowing for me, I'm going to pass the sauce. I'm not going to keep the sauce to myself. The reason why people don't want to give the sauce because they're afraid that you're going to do better than him. If you do better than me, then that means, okay, your blessing was greater than mine. But at the end of the day, I'm not about to sit here and block my blessings because I don't want you to elevate. Because what happens for you doesn't happen for me doesn't mean that it can't happen for me. What happened for you doesn't mean that it's not going to happen for me. A lot of us envy people. A lot of us look at people and say, oh yeah, whatever. Instead of, girl or boy, go ahead, I'm proud of you. I see you, you doing your thing. I'm proud of you. You are doing what it is you need to do. But a lot of people so jealous-hearted. A lot of people so hateful and so spiteful that they don't even want you to get nothing because they don't want you to pass. They're afraid of you passing them. So since they're so afraid of you passing them, they're not about to tell you nothing. They don't want you to get above them. Get above me, climb above me, get all the way to the top. Because if you're a genuine person, you're going to get to the top and reach to the bottom and pull me up. And even if you don't, it's okay because it's not an obligation for you to reach back down and pull me up. Sometimes God separates the blessings because my blessing can't be your blessing and your blessing for sure can't be my blessing. And sometimes what I want for me is not what is for me. So I cannot get mad at a situation if it doesn't happen for me. A lot of us are so mad because things are not happening for us. Things are not going the way we want them to go. Or things are moving too slow. So we're so mad, we're upset, we're irritated, we're pissed off. And a lot of us are taking that frustration out on the people that love us. But when I tell you, keep yourself positioned, keep your feet planted, because you don't know what is about to happen in your life. Let me see. Official said that's crazy. I'm going through that right now. Hey, let me tell you something. You need to get rid of some people out in your life then. Because some people will block your blessings just because. When the spirit of negativity and jealousy and hatred is on these people, if you don't separate yourself from these people are going to block your blessings. These people are going to stop you from elevating. Because some people, they want to see you do good, but they never want to see you do better than them. So every time you start doing one step better than them, they're going to try to find a way to knock you down. I'm going to tell you something right now. If you come in my court thinking you about to swing, you going to lose. Because every blow you swing, it's going to miss. But when mines connect, I don't want to hear nothing. Because I'm about to plow you down. Don't come in my life thinking you about to separate nothing. Don't come in my life thinking you about to do anything that's not already happening. You can't even speak negativity on me because I already spoke positivity on me. I already blessed myself. So you can take your little funky hating little mindset and go and do something with yourself because you're not getting in nothing and interfering in nothing that's already supposed to happen in my life. And like my mom said, it do be our own people. And the Backtrack Official, yes, it is our own people. And the sad part about it is a lot of us be so hateful and so angry within ourselves. But what I realized, and I had to take this into consideration, a lot of people war is not with you. Their war is with themselves. And when people are at war with themselves, it's going to seem like they are at war with you, but they're not at war with you. It's just you got in the crossfire of the war. You got in the crossfire of their battle. You got in the crossfire of their fight. So you are taking the blows that's supposed to hit them, and these blows are hitting you, and you over here mad, and you frustrated, and you trying to figure out what the heck going on, but these people is dealing with a war. So baby, let me tell you, the best thing to do is to separate yourself from people who's at war with themselves, because they war will transpire to you. And before you know it, you at war. Why am I at war when my life is calm? Why am I at war when my life is at peace? Why am I at war? Because the people that you surrounded yourself with is at war with themselves. And anybody, if you standing in front of a corner store and a fight break out and people get to shooting, are you going to stand there and try to figure out who's shooting? Or are you going to hear the first gunshot and be like, okay, That's a fight that I don't want them to do, and you're going to get on somewhere. But a lot of us see the bullets coming in other people's lives. A lot of us see the gunfire. A lot of us see the range. A lot of us see it, but we stay there and we taking these bullets and these hits for other people. Stop standing in the way of other people's mess. Listen, if you're going through something, I'm going to gracefully bow out. That does not mean that I don't feel bad for you. That does not mean I don't want to see you do good. That does not mean I don't want to see you blessed. That just means that this is your battle and I'm going to move out the way. I'm going to separate myself from your battle because your battle was not my battle. And I'm not jumping in a fight that I ain't got nothing to do with. If this fight is not for me, I'm not going to be in the fight. This is your fight. So why am I putting up my dukes trying to fight something that has absolutely nothing to do with me? My sister Thimmen told me a long time ago that sometimes when you're in the middle of somebody else's karma, you are going to receive the backlash of what they got going on. It's not that you're supposed to be going through a storm. It's the fact that you got in somebody else's mess. You got in somebody else's way. And now everything that they going through, you about to go through. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to cut somebody off before I let them damage my spirit. I'm going to cut somebody off before I let them damage my soul. I'm going to cut somebody off before I allow them to make me lose my mind. You're not about to make me lose my mind. And if you think for 1 second that you got that much power to make me lose my mind, let me reintroduce myself and let you know that I'm not the one. Don't come in my field playing, because all my players is ready to win. And if you're not ready to win, you on the wrong team, because we winners over here. Hang around winners. Don't be hanging around no losers. I don't care if you knew that person since 3rd grade. I don't care if you knew that person all your life. I don't care if that's your blood sister. If they taking you down a path of confusion, if they taking you down a path of defeat, if they take you down a path that has no elevation and nothing is going to go good for your life, and you still choose to be around your people, then you deserve everything that's going to happen to you in your life. Everything. My last relationship taught me that you deserve what you get. And a lot of people don't want to hear that. You deserve what you get. You know why you deserve what you get? Because if you know this person is not for your spirit, why are you trying to make something out of nothing? If I pour water on the floor, it's going to leave the floor wet. But if I pour water in a cup, the floor is not going to be wet unless I allow somebody to come knock my cup over. But you're not coming to knock my cup over. You're not about to knock my cup over because you feel some type of way. Pour some water in your own cup. Stop trying to destroy me because you mentally destroyed. Listen, when you work so hard to be healed, you don't want somebody to just have the access to come and destroy you mentally. You go get your healing. Don't come over here. I work too hard for healing. And you going to bring your brokenness to me? Take that brokenness somewhere else. Because one thing I ain't finna do is allow somebody to have that much power over my life. You not about to speak nothing over my life that I can't speak for myself. I don't need you to speak nothing over my life if I can't speak it myself. But if I'm struggling and I'm broken, you speak something over my life. But whatever you speak over my life, you just make sure you can speak it over your own life. Because if you can't speak nothing into my life, I don't need nothing from you. Nothing. Hey, BG, listen, baby. I know you moving. I know you got some stuff going on. I know what you doing. But I appreciate you for stopping through because you still showed up. Let me take a sip of water, y'all, because you know my little long throat. I got to take some of this. A lot of people think we owe them something. They think we owe them something. Well, let me see. Hold on. Let me go down. So, BG said she came to check in, but she's still moving. She can't stay. Everybody say, hey, BG, we love you. And Coco said, I learned to trying to make something out of nothing. When I tell you, and Dad said, what goes around, come around. I'm going to tell you, let me tell you a little story about that because, listen, let me tell you, it's funny. I done been in a situation, right, where sometimes people don't go through what we expect them to go through. You know what I'm saying? Like, People will go through something and we'll be trying to figure out, like, the way that person treated me, damn, and they still got life going for themselves. They still succeeding. They still winning. They ain't hit rock bottom. But they took me through so much. Dang. Everybody's suffering is different. Everybody's timing is different. Everybody's struggle is different. Everybody's storm is different. So I want you to understand that just because you don't see what people going through don't mean people ain't going through nothing. Every last one of us on this live is going through something, been through something, just got out of something, trying to figure out how we going to deal with something. At the end of the day, there's always something happening in our lives. But if you don't do nothing, you are going to go through something. And that's why I said that you get off of your do nothing and do something. Stop making people responsible for your mess. Stop making people responsible for your brokenness. Stop making people responsible for your healing. Stop making people responsible for your level of love. Stop making people responsible. Stop trying to make people be accountable for your mess. If you're not willing to deal with your own mess, don't bring your mess to somebody else and make them responsible for your mess. That is not fair. And a lot of us be pointing the fingers because we don't want to believe we are the problem. Some of us know. Listen, I've been the problem for a lot of things. I'm not going to sit up here and pretend like I have not been the problem. I have been the problem. And I have been the problem solver. I have been on both sides of the fences. I have been up. I have been down. I have been good. I have been bad. I have been in. I have been out. I've been in the front and I've been behind. But at the end of the day, I can hold myself accountable. And I can tell myself, Trina, you are the problem. You are the reason why this is going wrong. You are the reason why this is going right. You are the reason why this is elevating. You are the reason why this is decreasing. You have to know how to separate yourself from trying to make people responsible for what you got going on. A preacher said, God gonna deal with them better than you can. Trust in that. And when I tell you sometimes we still trying to figure out how people wronged us and they still got life going for themselves. Sometimes we be like, how did he cheat on me, lie on me, smack me around, steal from me, and do all these things to me and get to the next woman and love her like nothing? Or get to the next man and love him like nothing. Because, baby, when I tell you, everybody comes into your life in a season. Everybody comes into your life as a blessing. Everybody comes into your life as a lesson. Here's the thing. What one person don't do for you, he's going to do for the next. Or she's going to do for the next. I used to tell my ex all the time, I'm not your person. I'm not the one that's supposed to be treated like a queen. But your next woman, you might treat her like a queen. Am I going to be mad? No. That means if you came into my life and you brought all this pain, there was something I was supposed to learn. Whatever it is I was supposed to learn, I'm supposed to take that and grow. I'm not supposed to take that and become bitter. You take what you learn and you become better. Everybody has had a failed relationship. I don't give a care what nobody say. Some people lucky. Some people meet their first person and head over heels, love at first sight. Hey, kudos to those people. But some of us go through some stuff. Some of us be like, oh my God, what in the blue magic bull is going on? This person is crazy. Some of us go through some stuff, but it's a learning experience. Let me see. Official said, we're going through a battle with good and evil. We definitely are. And my mom says responsibility, we all have to own up to it. A lot of people don't want to own up to responsibility because, like I said, a lot of people like to blame everybody for what's happening in their life. Some people don't want to be responsible. It's easier to get. You can get more when people sympathize with you. You can get way more. Let's see. B just said, "What about making that man be better to someone else when you sacrifice and lost your own self?" A lot of the times, what happens is when we get with somebody and we lose ourselves, it's because we really didn't know who we was in the first place. So this person comes into our lives to let us know who we are and who we are supposed to be. Because a lot of us, like, I've been in some relationships that left me in question, right? And I'm like, why did this person do this? Why did that person do that? Because I gave them access to do those things to me. I gave that person access to hurt me. You teach a person how to love you and how to treat you by what you accept in the beginning. A lot of us do not set boundaries because we fall in love with whatever we fall in love with. We fall in love with either he paying bills, we fall in love with either he sexing us right, we fall in love with something about that individual we fall in love with. So we don't set boundaries. We just, oh my God, that's my boo, that's my baby, or vice versa. Oh my God, I love this girl, that's my world, she everything. And then we go through a period of roughness in our life. We go through a period of brokenness. We go through a period like, why in the world is this person treating me like this when all I do is love this person? Correct. You do love that person. You love the mess out of that person. Love yourself. That's the problem. Some of us love people more than we love ourselves. So we're willing to go the extra mile for that person, but we are not willing to go the extra mile for ourselves. So a lot of us are going to deal with a lot of brokenness and a lot of stupidness in relationships. But the moment you learn to love yourself, you're going to apply something different in your next relationship. Let's see. Coco said, I'm telling you, woosah. Yes, some of us go through some stuff. Yes, we do, baby. Yes, we do. But I think I'm grateful for the things I went through. Because if I didn't go through those things, I wouldn't know how to handle it if it was to come again. Now I know how to handle a situation because I went through it already. Beachy said, you are welcome to use my marriage and stories to elaborate more. Well, you know, I always say in this in my lives, your story is not my story to tell. But if you give me, when somebody gives me permission, I'll speak on the situation. But here's the thing. A lot of the times we date people based off of our worth or what we think we are worth. A lot of us don't know our worth, so we date people according to what we think is our worth. But then once we realize that that's not it, and we realize we worth more, we separate ourselves from that person. And we start looking for people that's going to match us. I can't date somebody that want to turn up, party, drink, smoke, club, forget responsibilities in life, because that's not me. I can't date somebody that's like that. But again, I can't accept somebody like that and then complain and try to change them. The problem is a lot of us try to change people after we already accepted that person for who they were. Let me see. Official said that's the battle I'm talking about between good and evil. The devil will have your back for the bad. For the bad you do to others, as God will bless you for the good you do. Sometimes God is going to allow us to go through what we need to go through. He's not going to intervene because some of us are hard-headed. Some of us don't do what we're supposed to do, and we know we were supposed to do things differently, but we didn't do it because we chose our own path. We wanted to do what it is we needed to do. A lot of us are going through storms based off of something we did 15 years ago, and we are just dealing with it. We're just being faced with the stuff that we are supposed to go through. Some of us think we're not supposed to go through nothing. Everybody has to go through something to get to the position they are in today. Would I be Queen Motivation if I didn't have a story? Would I be able to get on live and be able to encourage people, elevate people, motivate people if I didn't have a story myself? If I didn't go through what I went through, would I be able to encourage somebody else to push? Because when I tell you, I had to separate what I went through. and realize that what I went through, the healing of it, is going to be able to help somebody else get through it. Because at the end of the day, I can't have nobody telling me something they never been through. If you never experienced it, you don't really have much to say because you never experienced it. Let me see what Dad said. Well, if you don't know what your problem is, it's going to be hard to find out where to start to fix it. The problem is we all know what our problem is. That's the key. We all know what our problem is. The problem is we don't want to face the problem. We don't want to embrace the problem. We don't want to believe we are the problem. And that's why a lot of us don't know what the problem is. Because in our mind, we're telling ourselves that. But we know what the problem is. I know what my problem is. But do I want to fix my problem? Sometimes no, we don't. Let's see. Official said, I just want to say one thing to everyone here. Jesus Christ is the answer to all we're going through in this world. Just keep the faith in him and we will make it through. My mom said we do all things on our time, not God's. Our heads are hard. Let me tell you something. I don't never listen. I've always been hard-headed. I've been hard-headed my whole life, okay? And I always got to come back and revisit something like, oh, man. Oh, should have listened. And I gave that knuckleheaded spirit to my son. Because my son hard-headed. My son is just like his mother. We both hard-headed. But at the end of the day, we still can hold ourselves accountable. A lot of people don't want to hold themselves accountable. A lot of people don't want to believe that, like I said, a lot of people don't want to believe they are the problem because it's easier to blame somebody else. You can get more out of life when you can blame everybody else in your life for why your life is hectic. You go through something as a child, you can't help it. You can't help it. Your mom could have been abusive. Your daddy could have been abusive. You could have been sexually assaulted. A lot of things people went through. You have to get to this place in your life where you're ready to separate yourself from your past and present yourself for your future. Because if we keep holding on to our past and we keep stimulating our minds based off of what happened to us in our past, we're never going to be able to get to the next place. We are going to be stuck. When you live in your past, you best to believe your past will keep staying around you. You ever wonder why you keep meeting the same kind of people? Or you keep getting in the same kind of relationships because you ain't dealt with your past. Matter of fact, you ain't dealt with nothing. You brushed everything off. Some of us need to learn how to be alone. Some of us need to learn how to love ourselves. Some of us need to learn how to hold ourselves accountable. Some of us need to forgive ourselves. Because sometimes we cannot express or help the things that people do to us. But we have to be willing to forgive ourselves. If you don't forgive yourself for the things you went through, for the things people did to you, for the way life happened for you, you are not going to be able to walk in healing nor peace. You won't be able to do it. So you have to get to a place in your life where you have to know, well, I'm ready. I'm ready for healing. I'm ready for my deliverance. I'm ready for my breakthrough. I'm ready for something to happen for me in my life. But none of that is going to happen if you do not get off of your do nothing and do something. If you're going to blame everybody, hey, you'll never see your life prosper. You'll never see a transition. You'll never see a shift. You're going to always be stuck because you keep blaming everybody. Everybody on here, I'm sure, have hurt somebody. And everybody on this live, I'm sure, have been hurt. But you cannot dwell in your hurt. You cannot dwell in your suffering. You cannot dwell in your brokenness. You cannot dwell in your confusion. You have to be ready to elevate from that on to the next. We all need to look at ourselves in the mirror and ask ourselves, what is it about me that I can do different? What is it about me that can be different? What is it about me that can speak different? What is it about me that can walk different, that can talk different? What is it about me that's going to change me from the inside out to elevate myself to become a better person, to become a better girlfriend, a better wife, a better husband, a better brother, a better cousin, whatever the case may have you? A lot of us swear up and down we ain't never did nothing to nobody. Oh, I'm such a positive person. I ain't never hurt a soul in my life. I'm just so positive. I don't like negativity. I'm not a negative person. Baby, we all got some negativity in our bones. Because you can't have negative without positive. You can't have good without bad. It's no way you cannot have a life where those two things don't exist. You just got to choose which one you're going to feed. Are you going to feed positivity? Or are you going to feed the negative? Are you going to feed the good? Or are you going to feed the bad? Which one are you going to choose to feed? But you can't sit around here blaming, oh, it's her fault. Oh, it's his fault. Oh, it's their fault. Oh, it's everybody's fault. Well, is it your fault? No, because if they wouldn't have did this, and if they... I don't want to hear that. If you didn't, if everybody got in the room and you don't drink, you know you don't drink, you never drunk a day in your life, and everybody got in the room and everybody turned it up, everybody laughing, the music blasting, everybody taking shots, and you run over there because you want to fit in, you want to be accepted, you want to be liked or whatever. You go over there and you say, hey, I want to drink too. So you get drunk, you're throwing shots back, you're sick as a dog, you're throwing up, you had a test the next morning, you were supposed to take this test, but you overslept. You woke up, you ran to go take your test, boom, you missed your test, now you got a 0, now your grades drop. So now everybody else fought in the party. Oh, if they would have never put that bottle of Hennessy on the table, I would have never got drunk. No. If you would have never walked over there and poured your shots, you would have never got drunk. Just because you see somebody else doing something does not mean you have to do it. And if you are uncomfortable in a situation or in the area or whatever, you have the opportunity to walk out. You don't have to stay where you don't want to stay. You don't have to stay where you are not welcome. But a lot of people are people pleasers, so they want to be accepted and they want to be liked. If you don't like me, sounds like a personal problem. It's not my problem because I cannot make you like me. I cannot make nobody like me. I can't make nobody love me. If I can't like myself and I can't love myself, I can't put that expectation on nobody else. But like I said, a lot of us want to blame everybody else for everything that goes wrong in our life. But the moment things start going right in our life, we don't want to give nobody no credit. We have got to stop blaming people for the actions we choose in life. We have got to stop making people responsible for the things we don't even want to be responsible for. We don't got to be sitting around here indulging in things we don't want to indulge in. We don't have to accept conversations if we don't want to. Stop trying to make people comfortable and make yourself uncomfortable. Tell Desi I say, hey, we have got to stop putting what we have in our lives on other people. We cannot sit around here and continue to make it okay to blame people for the things that happen in our life. Yes, I understand people contributed to your hurt. I get it. We all get that. But these people are long and gone. These people ain't even in your life no more. These people not even available to you no more. These people don't even have access to you no more. But you still giving these people power by still blaming them, by still giving them the energy to believe that, it's a lot of people that I'm not friends with no more. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not being friends with people. I'm fine. There's a lot of people that don't like me, and I'm fine because I'm not losing sleep at night because somebody doesn't like me. I'm not losing sleep at night because somebody talked about me. I'm not losing sleep at night. When I go to sleep at night, I'm not worried about, oh, damn, oh, this person, that person said this, said that. I need to go correct it. Everybody has an opinion about you. You could be doing good, people gonna talk about you. You could be doing bad, people gonna talk about you. Stop caring about people's conversations about you. Stop caring. Because you're running around here trying to make yourself be seen when these people are being hidden. People that talk about you or make a conversation about you or try to put you out there to be seen as a negative person, you have to let your actions speak. Sometimes we let our actions speak because we give in. You know what I'm saying? We give in. I remember I used to be the first one to go run to the aid if somebody talk about me. No, they need to know how I feel. I'm going to let them know. And I let them know, and they still talk about me. Dang, I done ran over there and fought, then yelled and cursed and acted a god doggone fool. And I get up and I go home, and I'm feeling big and bad because I done beat them up. And I'm like, yeah, bet you they won't say nothing else. Bet you they won't say nothing else. And they go and say something else. Now I'm like, y'all still want to talk? Did I go over there round two, lump them up, beat them up, walk off with the same attitude? Yeah, yeah. But I bet you now they ain't gonna say nothing because I done beat all of them again. Yeah, and I walk away. They still saying something. The third time I'm like, I ain't doing this no more. I'm not. I done went over there and beat up 3 people. My shoulders hurt. My knees hurt. I think I broke my knuckle. They done knocked my eyelash off. Now I got about 12 bald spots because they done pulled out all my hair. I can't even get braids no more. I got to wear wigs because they done pulled out everything. I can't attach nothing to nothing. And I done went over there and they still talk about me. You done wasted your gas. You done wasted phone. You done wasted all this kind of stuff. And these people still going to have something to say. What they said, LOL, yeah, because I know when I'm doing wrong, I never said it was right. When I tell y'all, my son used to give me a run for my money, that boy was challenging. But he was only challenging because I was challenging to my mom. I had a smart mouth. I mean, I respected my mother. I just had a mouthpiece on me, you know. And all my kids got a mouthpiece on them. And I used to always be like, is this because I used to always talk back to my mama? Because if this is it, I'm finna sock these kids. Because these kids got me messed up. And I was a single mom. And I had to raise 2 boys. 2 of them jets. Okay? So I had to let my sons know I might be a mama. Okay? And y'all might be a little bigger than me. But I'm going to tell you something, baby. Strength that I got, I'll knock you out. I'm not afraid of my kids. And I don't want my kids to be afraid of me. I want my kids to respect me. See, it's the difference between being afraid and respect. You don't supposed to fear nobody. I don't fear nobody. But I respect everybody. And I'm not going to sit up here and say I can beat everybody in the world. Because I'm telling you, I don't even think I can fight no more. That's why I don't even try to argue no more. I don't know what I could do. I might go out there and talk and pop all that noise. And my shoulder going to give out before anybody even hit me. I done beat my own self up. I ain't got it no more. I'm telling you right now. I don't care. Call me a punk all you want to. Hey, if that's what it is, that's what it is. But I'm not going out here proving nothing to nobody and get beat up. And nowadays, people put stuff on social media. You can't even escape the fact that you done went out there and forgot you were dang near 50 and you trying to throw a blow and got yourself knocked off. Y'all young people can have that, okay? Because one thing you ain't finna catch me doing is fighting or arguing with nobody. Mom, you know my knee be dropping before I drop. I be walking, my knee be like, all right, pause, my knee just give out. Cause you see me now walking up to a fight thinking I'm finna do something. My knee be like, right here is where we draw the line. Give out, fall. No, I don't care if y'all can say what y'all want. I'm not fighting no more. I'm not. And then nowadays, people don't even fight no more. They want to shoot. You want to shoot me because I punched you in your chin? I didn't even really do no damage. I just punched you in your chin. You still got all your legs. You can walk. Like, everything about you is fine. And you mad because I punched you in your chin? But you punched me first? But you want to shoot me because I stood up for myself? I'm cool. You ain't fighting. I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting. I'm calling police. I'm gonna let you deal with the law. I don't care. Call it what you want. Deal with the law, baby. Cause I still got a life to live. I'm not being in jail. I'm afraid of jail, okay? I'm not about to be in nobody's jail. I'm not about to be nobody's Miss B. I'm not eating no Snickers off no pillow. I don't even know how jail is. Cause I ain't never been. And I don't want to go, okay? Cause one thing you gonna know is I'm finna rat. Okay, I'm telling y'all, hear it on live. Don't do no crime in front of me. Because if we get caught, baby, everybody going, hey, Keisha, they caught us. Come from behind that bush, they got us. Hey, Bree, ain't no need to hide no more, they got us. Y'all might will come from out the car, the police got us all. Hey, Tommy, hey, come on out. We done, bro, they got us. They caught us. I don't know how they caught us, but they got us. I'm not doing no time for nobody. I don't care. I'm not doing it. I love my freedom. And I'm not taking a rap. That's the dumbest thing I've heard in the world. You taking a rap for somebody? No, he ain't do it. I did it. No, I didn't. No, I didn't, Your Honor. He did it. He did it all. He did everything that you got on the paper, Your Honor. He did it. I didn't even know what we was doing. He asked me for a ride. I drove him to the bank. He robbed the people. I didn't know, officer, all this was taking place. He robbed the bank on his own. I was just the driver. He jumped up in my car, told us to go. And you see what I did? I drove straight to the police station. I'm not going to jail for him. He robbed the bank. I'm not doing it. Call it what you want. I'm not doing time for no, but that's not gangster. That's stupid. Talk about street code. Ain't no street code. I'm telling. That's the code. The code is freedom. And if you don't care about your freedom, well, then let me care about my own. Because I'm not going to jail for nobody. B just said, if you get off your do nothing. Hold on. If y'all know I'm blind. B just said, if you get off your do nothing and still can't ever see change or results no matter how hard you work or try, how do you give up when you feel defeated? The sad part about it is you can feel defeated, but you still got to keep going. You got to keep going. You see what official said? Keep going. The grind don't stop. The grind don't stop. Because at the end of the day, some of us are not going to get the expectations that we want. Some of us are not going to get the results that we want. But that can't stop us from doing what we need to do. Don't feel defeated. It may not go as planned. Hey, sometimes my lives don't be popping. Sometimes, y'all might be the only people on my lives. Okay? Y'all my regulars. Some people pop in, some people pop out. But I still do my lives every Wednesday. Because I can't get defeated because things is not flowing the way it needs to flow. So if you getting off of your do nothing and something is not happening, then you just keep going. It's when you getting off your do nothing and still doing nothing. Some of us are getting up and doing nothing. So that's what it is. You got to, no matter what the outcome is, keep going. Push yourself on a regular. I would be on my live every Wednesday, and it could just be 2 people on here. I bet you those 2 people got something. I could be on my live and nobody get on here. I'm going to be talking to myself because maybe I need to maybe I need to encourage myself. Maybe I need to speak to myself. I think what we need to realize is that everything that we do in life don't always have to be for somebody else. It could be for ourselves. When I talk to y'all, I talk to myself. When I do my lives and I encourage y'all, it's either because I already been through it or I'm in the season of going through it right now. But at the end of the day, if I stop doing my life, I'm only cheating myself out of a dream. Because y'all life still going to go. Y'all still going to do whatever y'all want to do. I'm going to be the one hurt. So I'm going to keep going. Rather you hear, rather you're not. I'm going to keep going. So as long as you getting off of your do nothing and you're doing something, then you don't have to worry about it. Because sometimes I know people who put in about 50,000, 20 million job applications and still ain't get hired. And they about ready to throw in the towel. But it's when you get ready to throw in the towel is when the water is dried up. Because I know for a fact, if I just gave up and said, I'm not doing these lives no more, because don't nobody be on them, don't nobody be checking, don't nobody be saying nothing, I ain't getting up but 9 views, then I'm just throwing my own dream in the trash. I don't care. My dream is for me. It's not for everybody else. Will my dream benefit everybody else? Yes. Yes, it will. But is it going to benefit me the most? Yes. Yes, it is. Because everything I do has to benefit me at some point in my life. Has to benefit me. Coco says sometimes we have to encourage ourselves. We do have to encourage ourselves. Because if we don't, who gonna do it? I remember I used to get, let me tell y'all, because I could be personal with myself. I remember I used to send a whole bunch of messages. I like to send positive messages and things of that nature. I like to make sure everybody gets some kind of positivity. I might not do it every day, but every once in a blue moon, I throw a prayer out there. I throw a text message out there, just to let people know, like, hey, I'm thinking about you and things of that nature. And there's a lot of people that don't even respond. They don't even acknowledge the fact that I poured out my little heart to them and wish them greatness, And for a long time, I took it personal. And I got mad. And I was like, man, I just sent that message. Excuse me. And they didn't even say nothing. That's so disrespectful. And that's so rude. I done went out my way. The problem is we got to stop doing stuff with expectation. If you're going to do something for somebody, just do it. Do it because it's genuine. Do it because you want to. Do it because it's in your spirit. Do it because it's in your heart. Do it because you love that. You have a passion for that. But when you doing it with expectation and you don't get nothing, baby, that will drive you mad. Before you know it, you stop doing it. Forget all these people. I'll never send them another positive messages as long as I'm alive, because you done got personal. Some of us need to stop taking things personal. Stop personalizing things. Because sometimes somebody will say something to you and you will personalize it and make it about you when it's not even about you. Don't make somebody else's problem be your problem. Don't do it. Don't do it. Their problem is their problem, not yours. Let's see. A picture said that's my new saying right there. Which saying? Some Coco said. Let's see. BG said. Oh no, Coco said they be right on time. BG said, what if you no longer have a dream? What if no matter what and how small your dream is, you can't even imagine success or comfort? You can't give up on yourself. Let the world give up on you. Let everybody in the world give up on you. That's okay. That's the personal feeling for them. But don't give up on yourself. You have a dream. You have to walk in your dream. But at the end of the day, you have to be true to yourself. Because if you're not true to yourself, you won't be able to enjoy your dream. Your dream is your dream. Your dream is going to separate you from reality. A lot of us have a dream and some of us have reality. Reality is get up, go to work 9 to 5, bust your butt, work slave, go home, do it all over again. A dream is going to separate you because you're doing something that you are passionate about. You can be passionate about your dream and your dream may never take you nowhere in life. There's a lot of people in the music business and they just be rapping their little heart out. They just, boom, boom. I'm talking about tearing up the microphone. Because that's their dream. And they ain't hit not one studio. Ain't never been successful. Ain't on nobody's stage. Don't really got nothing going on there. If you ask me, some of the music sound trash, but they didn't give up on their dream. Some of these new rappers right now sound trash music. So I don't want to talk about nobody, but some of this music is garbage. Okay, it's destroying. It sounds like a bunch of nothing. But their dream was to be a successful rapper, and even though they can't rap worth a crap, they became a rapper because that was their dream. Some people, it took them 35 years. Some people rap because it's a passion. Your dream is not going to always bring you success. The success is doing what you love. I used to think I'm not successful at anything. Then I remembered I raised 3 kids by myself, and it turned out great. I said, you know what? That is my success. I raised 3 beautiful children, and I did it by myself. So your dream has to align with you as a person, not nobody else. HB Spooky said, you have nothing to prove to no one but yourself. That is the absolute truth. My mom said, you must follow your dreams as I always said to you. You heard that, BG. You heard Nana. She said, follow your dreams as she always said to you. That came from your mom. Okay? Me and BG, we share the same mom. So I'm telling her what mom said. She said, get off your do nothing and do something about your dream. Okay? You heard it from the word and the mouth of your mama. Maybe I said it, but I'm blaming it on your mama. Okay, she said it. So take it out with her. When we call her, because she put it in the chat. She said it. But, but an official said don't get discouraged. Yeah, don't get discouraged. And like they say, you only proving to yourself. You only got to prove to yourself. Because if you go around here all day long trying to get the approval of people, you are never going to be happy. Because everybody is not going to approve what you do. If you can be a hoe, be a good hoe. Because it's what you want to do. And I ain't knocking it. If that's what your dream is, to be a hoe, be a hoe. If your dream is to be a pimp, be a pimp. If your dream is to be a drug dealer, be a drug dealer. Follow your dream. Whatever make you happy, that's what your dream is. Your dream is whatever makes you happy. And that's what you got to do. Follow it, okay? Follow that dream, baby. A feature said what you said. Oh, get off your do nothing and do something. Oh, yeah, you got to, baby. Get off of your do nothing and do something. Because if you don't, you're going to put yourself behind 10 times more. Let's see. BG, no, Des said, don't let what people think of you stop you from doing what it is you want to do. If I let people think, if I gave people that much power, I wouldn't be sitting here doing these lives with y'all. Cause I had a lot of people say, I mean, that's you funny. You a comedian. You should do that funny stuff. No, because it takes a lot to make people laugh. It's like a lot. When I get on that stage and make one joke and everybody be looking at me like, and it's crickets. Because just because I'm funny to my family don't mean I'm going to be funny to the world. So at the end of the day, a lot of people said something to me about being a motivational speaker, doing these positive videos. A lot of people didn't think that it was going to go nowhere and I shouldn't be doing it. I did it anyway because it's not for them. I don't care what you think. Everything I do is for me, okay? And if you got a problem with it, baby, that's your problem, not mine, okay? Dad said, oh, I read that. Then Miss said, anything worth having is never easy. Baby, if everything was easy, I'd go outside right now and just point out a lot. I said, all right, right there, I'm building my house on that. That's where my house is going, right there on that lot, right there over there to the left. And I'm going to go to the Toyota Camry because I love Toyota Camry. So I've been to bust up at the Toyota Camry like, I want to get that 2020 Toyota Camry. Go and park that on the lot where my house is going to be at. Like, if everything was so easy, none of us will work for nothing. And like I said, when you work for something, it makes you appreciate it more. When people just give you something, you don't really appreciate it. Cause everybody gonna give you it. So when people just hand you stuff, you don't appreciate nothing. Because you know that at the end of the day, somebody's gonna come through for you. Like, okay, I ain't gonna trip because I know such and such gonna let me use they house or their car. They gonna give me some money. So I'm cool. I'm good. I ain't tripping. I'm good. I'm straight. You don't appreciate nothing. But when you gotta work hard for what you want, and then you gotta work even harder to keep it, baby, when I tell you the appreciation is going to be powerful. I'm talking about powerful because don't nobody want to work so hard and lose something, okay? Cause I know for a fact I don't want to work so hard for a house and then they be like, all right, come on, give me that house back. Nah, fam, I worked too hard for this house. But when you don't work hard for something, you don't even care about losing it. It's the same people said, when people ain't got nothing to lose, they'll help you lose everything. And when you lose everything, they'll go and get everything you lost. So be careful of the people that's in your life. Some people be praying on your downfall. They want to see you fail. They want to see you hurt. They want to see you busted. Because the moment you get down on your luck, they're going to come and snatch it from under you. Don't give people that power. Don't give people that energy. Don't give people that. We ain't coming over here talking about some, yeah, I see Trina over there struggling. Yeah, I'm finna slide up in there. No, you not. Better get your little dusty stuff from over here. Because one thing you ain't finna do is interfere in what I got going on. And I don't need, if I'm struggling, what the heck I'm gonna do with somebody else struggling? If I ain't got no car, what the heck I'm gonna do with somebody else that ain't got no car? We can't bust it for the rest of, this ain't busted baby, okay? This ain't Plies. We cannot bust it baby, okay? We can't do it all the time. I don't want to always be on the buzz. I don't always want to be on the struggle. So let me struggle by myself. So that way when I ask for what I'm going to ask for, it can be either matched or it could be greater at the end of the day. But I'm not struggling and then accept somebody else into my life and we both struggling. We're going to be mad at each other every time we look at each other. Every time I look at him, I'm going to be like, And every time he look at me, he gonna be like, We just gonna be mean mugging each other because we both gonna be busted. Don't nobody want to be around somebody that ain't got nothing going for themselves. I don't care what nobody say. You gotta stop settling because you think that you're not good enough. A lot of people be sitting up there telling ourselves, well, I can't date him because I ain't got myself together. What? Don't do that to yourself. Tell yourself what you ain't got because somebody else is doing a little better than you. You don't know your next step, and you're going to down yourself and automatically tell yourself what you can't have because you don't have it right now. You don't even know some people is living a lie. Some people behind the scenes living a lie. This ain't busting, baby. We ain't busting. But some people live in the lie. Some people let social media get to people's head. People be seeing you posting and you throwing up stacks and that was your rent money. You just knew exactly when to post the picture. You took a picture with the rent money on the first, right? Because you know you about to go make that money order, right? So on the 17th, you post the picture. Now everybody think you balling, not even knowing that was your rent check, okay? And I'm only saying that because I did that before, okay? Don't tell nobody, but I did that before, okay? I'm just telling you the truth, okay? I got my little rent money, okay? And I'm throwing it up. I'm like, this what I do. And then when 2 weeks pass in the month, I'm like, yeah, get this money like me. Whole time I'm thinking to myself, like, I don't know how I'm gonna get this money next month, but all I know is everybody see me balling. They see me, I got money. And they don't see the eviction notice that be plastered all on your door. They don't see you parking your car in spaces so the repo people don't find it. They don't see you digging in the dirty clothes. I ain't doing none of this, y'all. I'm just examples. I ain't digging in no dirty clothes or nothing like that. I'm just throwing out examples. So don't be sitting up here talking about, oh yeah, I did see you had that shirt on Tuesday and Friday. Don't be trying to dig because that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you don't know the struggle people be going through because they don't post they struggle. Ain't nobody gonna get up and be like, let me post my eviction notice and post it on social media. Be like, yeah, I do this, baby. Eviction, baby. Ain't nobody finna post that. Ain't nobody finna post how far behind they are on their car notes. Ain't nobody finna post that. Nobody posting their struggle. Just like relationships. Everybody be so happy to post the happy moments. This my boo. This my baby. I love him. We in it forever. Ride to the end. And all this mess. As soon as you get offline, y'all arguing. You hate that person. I almost said the N word. Excuse me, y'all. You hate that person, okay? You can't stand him. And you know, a woman, we dig deep. When we want to hurt our man, we dig deep, okay? Dad said, what if my dreams is to be a stripper? Son, you could be a stripper. Just make sure you let me know which strip club you at so I don't pull up in there. I don't want to be throwing my dollars and come out and see a little long black stick walking up, okay? Because you don't understand. My son tall and lanky, and he a little chocolate. So you just let me know which strip club you at so I don't pull up with all my homegirls and be like, yo, we finna go to this new strip club and you come out. And no, just let me know. I support you. I support you. But I don't want to be there, okay? No, okay, I don't want to be there. You let me know, son. So I know not to turn on that street. You let me know not to turn left, okay? And I'll turn right. I don't want to turn left. I'll turn right, okay? But y'all know real facts though. People don't never be telling you what they going through. People don't never let you know that they hurt. People don't let you know they struggle. They let you know all they wins. But they're not going to let you know they struggle. People will be sitting up here telling you all this stuff about how good God is, and how good life is, and how blossom their life is, and how amazing everything is. And they somewhere crying, got their face buried in the pillow, because they crying because they don't even know where their next meal finna come in at. They sleeping in their car. So don't let social media get you fooled. Because some people are miserable. You hear me? I'm a living witness. Baby, I used to post me and my ex all up and down social media. Okay, I used to be my boo, my baby. I love him. I love me some him. And we just had an argument. I just looked at him and at the end of the day, lesson I learned, I'm not posting my man's on my social medias no more. I post my man, baby, it's because I got this ring on my finger, tattoo or whatever. That's when I'm gonna post because we done made it. We done got past the hard part. So we done argue, we done did our little toxic trait because everybody has a little toxic in their relationship. That doesn't make their relationship toxic. All of us have a toxic pattern about ourselves. All of us have some negativity about ourselves. All of us, we got some things going on. We not perfect. So the first person to play perfect, I don't get away from me. Cause that means you a spirit. If you perfect, you not even really human. Alien, I don't know. But you ain't human if you're perfect. Because everybody makes mistakes. And all of us are living in the flesh. Do you understand me? Okay? What they said, lessons of the day. Don't have everybody in your business. Some people can be praying that you fail. Baby, you don't need nobody in your business. Sometimes you listen, my son perhaps sometimes my son don't even tell me stuff. And then my other son be telling me, he be like, Mom, don't do the mom thing. Cause you know sometimes parents we be so excited to tell our kids business before our kids tell their own business. So my kids, they be having to warn me. My kids will give me a picture and be like, Mom, don't post it on social media. Because they know once you send it to me, it's going on the book. I'm a proud mom. So I be wanting to just show the world. But sometimes your kids don't want everybody to know. So I'm learning. But my kids got to warn me. Because if you don't warn me, if you don't send them on, mom do. Okay, I'm telling you right now. You got to let me know what you don't want to happen. Because it's going to happen. And everybody guilty of talking about somebody. I don't care what you say. They say vent, I say gossip. At the end of the day, it is what it is. We all have talked about somebody. If you haven't, again, you must be like a little alien or something. Maybe you probably was, I don't know, not a human. Some, maybe, I don't know. But I think everybody has talked about somebody before. I remember one time I had got into my little mood where I said, I'm a gossip about some things, but I ain't think of it as gossip. I thought of it as venting. But anytime you vent, that's a gossip. Because when you put in somebody else's name in your mouth, it's a gossip. And I'm telling you, I vent, but it's a gossip. Because if you can't go to the source and tell the source, you're gossiping. It's not a vent. A vent is something like yeah, I don't know what a vent is. I can't even think of a vent right now. But all I'm saying is be mindful of people. Be mindful of yourself. Respect yourself. Respect people. You ain't gotta like everybody, and everybody ain't gotta like you. You ain't gotta deal with everybody, and everybody ain't gotta deal with you. But if you want something to shake in your life, you got to get off of your do nothing and do something. Be good to yourself. Be true to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Love yourself. Celebrate yourself. Because some of us don't even celebrate ourselves. Why? Why do you go out your way to make sure everybody else is happy and enjoying life, but you're not even doing that for yourself? Cheat yourself. No, I said cheat. I didn't mean to say cheat. Treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. And if y'all don't know, my sister Themi type down in that comment ABC. If y'all don't know what ABC is, those are the rules of life. Always be confident. Always be confident. And I always say this too. At the end of a lot of my text messages and things of that nature, I even got it on the shirt. Go be great on purpose. If you do anything in life, go be great. Go be great. Go enjoy yourself. Go live a little bit. Go laugh. Go make sure you are enjoying the little life you have left on earth. Nobody knows when their last breath is going to be. We don't know. HBG said everyone not rooting for you. It's called a chameleon. They camouflage to blend, but they not what it seems to be. A lot of people not what it seems to be. Heck, some of us not even what it seems to be. I don't care what nobody say. We all been fake. Everybody has been fake before. I don't care what nobody say. You can say it all you want to, but all of us have had a fake moment. That doesn't mean we're a fake person. We just had a fake moment. And then another thing I be saying too. You got to remember that at some point in your life, you have to want to be different. But you can't make other people be different. You got to be different. And if you different, that may encourage somebody else to be different. But if you different and these people stay the same, leave those people alone. And I don't want somebody that's not on my level. We all need to get up off our do nothing and do something. When y'all see me on that stage and I'm talking to millions and millions of people, y'all gonna know that I got off my do nothing and did something. But if y'all never see me on that stage, I didn't push. I gave up. And y'all gotta remember, there's no timing on your dream. You have to just keep following your dream. Some people's dream might not happen 3, 4, 5 years later. But you cannot give up on your dream, nor can you give up on yourself. You just can't do it. Yeah, I'm drinking some water. You just can't do it. ABC, always be confident. You just cannot give up on yourself. Stop worrying about what other people got going on. Stop worrying about what other people got to say. Stop worrying about what other people got to do. Stop looking at other people's window to see if you got the same thing they got going on. They got a white Christmas tree, so you want to run to get a white Christmas tree. No. Be your own person. Be your own person. Because you can't live for everybody else. When my kids die, I can't say, oh, my turn. Or if I die before my kids can't be like, our turn. Y'all can't do it. Yeah, I'm glad Thimen posted that. That's one of my sayings. ABC, always be confident. Always be confident in all that you do in life. Always be confident. My mom said, be true to you. If you don't be true to nobody else, be true to yourself. If you don't love nobody else, love yourself. Always. Because at the end of the day, when I tell you I love me some me, I love me some me. But did I always love me some me? Nah. I ain't always love me some me. I didn't like me. And because I didn't like me, I had to go learn to love me and like me. See, you gotta love and like yourself. Now, it's not one or the other. You gotta love and like yourself. You have to be able to enjoy your own company. When I come and lay in my bed, I be asleep. And I don't care what the world got going on, because I'm in my own space enjoying myself. And when me and the world meet up, I'm ready for it. Because I'm being good to myself. I'm being true to myself. I'm ready for the world. And y'all need to be ready for the world. But y'all know what time it is. It is 7:36. This live was a good live. Well, it's 7:37 now. And y'all know I usually get out about 7:40, 7:45. So, I didn't send my my socials to Thimen. Late night on here tonight. So I'm going to put my socials in my description. I'm gonna start. My sister told me to start posting my Cash App. So next Wednesday I'm gonna post my Cash App. I was kind of rushing a little bit, so I didn't get a chance to like really do a lot of stuff. But I'm gonna give myself more time next Wednesday to kind of get it popping. But y'all already know that today is the first day where the yeah, I know what I'm trying to say. The raffle. The raffle. If anybody can type in the comments, because I don't know who can type in it or who can, if somebody gonna be able to see it. But if somebody would type in the comments, my email is queenmotivation2012@gmail.com. If somebody can be so kind to type that into the comments for everybody who needs my email, because I need y'all to give me y'all name so I can put y'all name in the raffle. Y'all know the raffle is going to be $50, and we're going to do it all the way up until my birthday. So the Wednesday before my birthday is December 22nd. So that's on a Friday. So I want to say it's going to be December 20th maybe is when I'm going to draw the raffles, when I'm going to pick the name. I'm going to pull out the lucky person that's going to win the $50. And the reason why I'm doing it on the 20th, the day before my birthday, because I want them to have it right before Christmas. So if anybody can get my email down in the comments, again, it's queenmotivation2012@gmail.com. I want everybody to send me their name. But again, you gotta be on my live every Wednesday, because if your name get called and you not here, then I'm gonna show pass your $50 on to somebody else. And the raffle is going to be on December 20th. Y'all hear me? That's when the name is going to be called. The lucky winner is going to be called on December 20th. It's $50. And if I can't get it mailed out to you, then I can either do Cash App, or I can do the e-gift card, or whatever I can do. But if you want to win $50 on December 20th, y'all better send y'all names to my email, because that's the only way you're going to win. I don't know who's going to win. I'm going to do the raffle live. I'm going to shake it up, and y'all going to boom. Y'all going to see it. The next thing, too, is for all the women that's on here tomorrow, Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. we have a virtual girls' night out where all the women get on there virtually on my Zoom. If you want access to my Zoom link, again, reach out to me through email. We will definitely have a party then on my Zoom. That's Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So y'all get ready to show up and show out. Queen Motivation is bringing some things to the forefront for us to be able to celebrate each other. Eventually, I'm gonna get something for the men. I haven't gotten to the men yet, but because I gotta get the women out the way first. And hey, nephew, I gotta get the women out the way first. The moment I get the women out the way, we are going to transition on to the men. But let me get these women out the way first. But y'all know what time it is. Y'all know I love y'all. I appreciate everything y'all do. I'm so glad y'all was here again this Wednesday. Again, my email, in case somebody didn't get it, it is Queen Motivation 2012 at gmail.com. Again, Queen Motivation 2012 at gmail.com. BG told me to get a digital raffle 6. I'm gonna look into that, see how you do that, because I know I'm still learning everything. So everything is processing as I go. But thank you guys for being here again. We will definitely be doing this next Wednesday, same time, same place, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We are here. I don't know. Sometimes they be doing stuff. I don't know what they mean. I don't know how to yeah, I don't know how to do it either, but we'll get it popping next Wednesday. We'll be able to get my live posted into the my email posted into the live next Wednesday too. But until then, everybody stay up, stay blessed, stay motivated, stay encouraged. ABC, always be confident. No, I didn't see it. Always be confident. Always be true to yourself. Love one another. And until next Wednesday, Queen Motivation is signing off. Later.